Listen to me, okay? You need to get the chili peppers with your milk from the breast because it's part of a Joe Cool. At Kenwood, we came home one time. There was a snake that had eaten a bunch of mice and it had lumps in it, and it was on the landing of the stairs. BHB was on the top floor. He had the Joe Cool um, poster. It was like a Joe Cool Snoopy type thing on the top floor, which was like a little. Um, actually, it went far back, but it was like the whole upstairs was his. It was like the third floor, fourth if you count the slave quarters basement. Um, you know, house after 9/11. And so, Joe Cool, okay, so what you're talking about is you need to look at my video of the 1600s that I put in my playlist talking about the gods. And he even talks about the truth spirit and the comforter spirit. He calls it the one true and living God. That's what he calls it. And then he cuts it off right there, and you can't watch the rest of it. So he went over all of them, and what it is, the frame, the ones that are gangs of New York behind the five, which are the three frog spirits and um, enmity and the AD. Those are the five sons, and Ephraim stands behind them. And those are like the five hobbits. You have two jokesters plus Sam and Frodo, and then there's a fifth one that they count, and that's the son. Then they separated with the two cherubs are the 67 and the seventh son. Okay, but they will all stand together at different times. Don't separate it all. I'm just telling you how they look at it for the Ephraim. So Ephraim stands behind those five with the Gangs of New York style. So so that's what Fritz Springmeier is talking about when he says the time of being in the watchtower and everything. And but the chili peppers will help, and that's mentioned in the Joe Cool that the adder is trying to take away. So just break down Joe Cool and have a good night. And yes, the it's talking about staying cool too because it's hot outside, but that's part of what's going on from the time of after the Jupiter Saturn conjunction with the Christmas star, everything got hotter. It got hotter in Las Vegas last summer, and it's hot. Everything's hot, and so the adder knew that. Like when it's in the cartoons, they knew this stuff, and they knew about Grox from the map outs and everything. Charlie Brown, but it's talking about the Hook AM is Bond and everything. So just make sure that you are eating the chili peppers with you. What you want to do is take a bite of the milk from the breast, and then immediately have a chili pepper with it, and then do that until you finish all the chili peppers. That's part of your healing from being in the watchtower. You have to start that now, um, so then you'll have the visions and everything whenever you get your seal. Okay, and that'll be part of your deal parameter. Like mine is Baal Shalisha based. Okay, and double deaths. Yours will be something else. You might have a testimony that you stick to, like something that you know is true, or that you're a person in the Bible that you always complete that Strongs. You run it over and over again. Say it's Abishai. in the Bible, then you run it over and over, and you always complete that. So like, or you have completed it one time and have faith that you completed it one time. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about, and so just the chili peppers is very important, and that you need to get that done. I'm talking about Buster, his family, all the Watchmen. Start doing that now. Thank you.